Have you started noticing that your mood is no longer that great? You think it's in your head? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not in your head. You have seasonal affective disorder. Hi, I'm Dr. Ice. I'm a board certified cardiologist, basically a heart doctor, cardiometabolic doctor, who is also a chronic sufferer from seasonal affective disorder, someone who grew up in the tropics and unfortunately dragged herself over to the northern hemisphere. What is seasonal affective disorder? When we lose the sunlight, when the days start getting darker, we have less sunlight. Sunlight is very responsible for a lot of feel-good hormones in the brain. And when we lose that amount of sunlight, we lose that extra bit of feel-good hormones. So our mood actually goes down. We feel more fatigued, we feel more tired, we feel more urge to just sleep, hibernate to a certain extent. And then we have more carb cravings. And this is why for some of us, it seems like every summer we lose all the weight. You know, we do all the work, we lose all the weight. And then once the winter comes, we think it's because of the holidays, but somehow the weights pile back on. It's not just because of the holidays. After all, how many holiday days are there in the whole winter? It's seasonal affective disorder to a certain extent. We are eating more because we're craving more. Our moods are low. We're doing more emotional eating. And so what can you do to try to combat this? One is light therapy, daily light therapy. They sell a lot of light therapy boxes on Amazon. And you put a link for them if you guys are interested, the ones that are up to the amount that is recommended. And then vitamin D supplementation. If you were lousy about it during the summer, certainly not during the winter if you want to have any energy. Making sure that you keep your fitness routine. Now, it's very tempting not to go to the gym because it's cold and you're freezing, blah blah blah, but their home workout program, maintain some level of fitness throughout the winter. And then last but not least, obviously you should be eating very well. You should be eating a high protein diet. You should make sure that you're giving yourself comfort foods that are healthier. So instead of going and eating like fast foods and things like that, maybe soups that are very flavorful and very heartwarming, having sort of rituals around nighttime with a hot chocolate and tea. The British, they have always lived in very moody weather, so they have some insights there about how they take their tea before bedtime, having some sort of heartwarming rituals to help with your mood in general, spending time with loved ones, creating some sort of bedtime routine that is quite comforting, and making sure you're actually getting very high sleep. There are a lot of cultures that have a very, very long, harsh winters, and they pretty much almost hibernate. They sleep a lot, up to 12 to 14 hours. In some options in Russia and Alaska and things like that. So long story short is sleep more, don't fight the urge, eat healthy, comfort things, not unhealthy comfort things. Take your vitamin D, get as much sunshine as you can, go out and walk regardless, wear thermal wear, go out and walk. It will help you feel a lot better, but more importantly, light therapy every day.